Hello everyone, Quintel here with another run of Brotato, startup and random as we always do until I get a character I haven't won with before. Builder, you start with one builder's turret. Every 5 uncollected materials makes the turret stronger. Engineering is good, harvesting is good, you can't have any other structures other than that. And let's see where it goes, a brick? How does this work? Yep, so the turret does nothing? Okay, it just fires off basic shots. Ooh, actually, isn't the brick kind of really good on Builder? I mean, as a weapon that's not actively being used. Shit, what am I doing? I'm picking up materials. Sorry, Mr. Turret, I wasn't paying attention. Grab a little luck. Grab a little harvesting. Slingshot, nice. Interesting, interesting, interesting. Grab that. Yep. Block that in. Combine those. Make it as strong as possible. Grab another brick. Okay, so firstly, Slingshot is... the little bit I've played Builder, Slingshot's my favorite to go with it. Because it just feels so good to have projectiles flying all over the place. So with Brick, alongside the Builder, I can create more materials for my little buddy to pick up. Let's just sneak our way around. So if I'm able to level up these bricks and eventually break them and then leave the materials behind, that is a gigantic boost for my little guy. Which I think is really cool. I wish I could reduce my pickup range further. I have no clue if there's even an item that does it. Not that I can think of off the top of my head. I guess the bricks don't need to actively do anything this second. It's just if they happen to break, then it's purely a positive. But they don't necessarily need to do anything. Nope. Brick. Lock in the T. Reroll once. No. Corrupt shard. Even the sickle might not be a bad thing. Reroll again. Lock in the brick. Lock in the weird ghost. Let's go. Hopefully that makes sense. Coffee. Builder's the perfect class to have a coffee with. Let's run over here. I don't think I'm gonna kill it in time. Nope. Harvesting is cool. Taser's also pretty nice. Alright. Brick. Ghost. Forget the taser. Treasure map. Duct tape. Let's go. And let's be a little bit careful, because I'm gonna die otherwise. Let's take you out immediately before they cause any troubles. Let's eat some fruit so I don't immediately die. Now, busting open a brick isn't the worst thing that could happen. We will go around, avoid these materials. These are all for Poppy Builder. I gain a small pittance of his earnings. Engineering looks good. Okay, the longer this goes on, the worse it's going to be for me. So let's grab celery now. Then duct tape, lock in both of these. Let's go. But I do want the treasure map ASAP. We should be more than okay in terms of enemy health. Not the biggest of deals. Some of you bricks want to break? I gotta sneeze. Oh, gotta sneeze again. Alright, my eyes were closed for most of that wave. I'm glad I'm alive. Oh, jeez. Did any of my bricks break? I wasn't even looking. I don't think so. More luck is cool. Man, I'm getting no materials. I gotta really do something about this. I gotta pick up a little bit more than I am. And maybe focus less on re-rolling. Just maybe. Okay, this wave I'm gonna pick up a bit more. Mr. Turret can handle me getting a little bit more materials, considering I'm gonna feed him really well once this one of these bricks break. I just collect from the outside a little bit. He's not gonna notice. He's a turret. We're looking for at least like 50-ish. This is fine. Yeah, you can definitely collect the rest. Alright. Harvesting, of course. Map. Pencil. Sure. Reroll once. Now, let's go. These bricks wanna explode? I don't mind. Some more slingshots wouldn't be bad either. Just to buff up my boy. I started getting bricks, and then now I'm not getting anything anymore. I think the free weapon period is over, and now it's just kind of a free-for-all again. Well, we'll survive. All I gotta do is hang around the outside and have Mr. Brick do his thing. I mean, Mr. Turret do his thing. I should have really picked up a little bit more there. Brick. Duct tape. Reroll. Don't really care about explosions, nor elemental. Hey, that's a slingshot. That's gonna make a difference. Wave 9. We can pick up a few materials for me here. There should be plenty to go around. But I love the tiny bit that I've played Builder. Slingshot always seemed like the most appealing, and it very much clearly is. I don't know how it's going to do against bosses, per se, but against this is good. I think it's going to depend on what boss we get. Actually, I don't even know. Maybe we're getting only horde waves. I wasn't really paying attention. Let's chase this guy down. Hopefully a brick breaks. It didn't. That's fine. Let's grab a little bit of materials for me. We'll grab the right side. And if I'm lucky, the treasure map's going to come into play. And we'll get 2 materials here. Scar, sounds good. Nope. More harvesting. Yes, there was engineering, it's fine. More health. Alright, slingshot, upgrade. Combine those. Better brick. Reinforced steel. Let's go. Come on, Mr. Brick. The builder is hungry. His machine needs sustenance. I swear, I want bricks to break all the time. I mean, I never want bricks to break whenever I'm playing a build that just wants to smash face because they're strong. And the one time I'm actually like, you know what, I really would love with these materials that are locked in here. These little sons don't want to... It's fine. You know what? I don't want the bricks to break. I like them as weapons, and I want them to stay exactly as they are, please. Please. Let's grab a little bit. I'm sure Mr. Turret won't mind. This is relaxing. I wasn't expecting it to be as calm as it is. More harvesting is great. Sure, a little bit of dodge wouldn't hurt. Slingshot, no, no, no. No. Ooh, baby. Nice. Okay, we don't even need this second slingshot, to be honest. We can replace it with literally anything. No. And it's base stats that it goes off of. It's engineering and base weapon stats. So me increasing my own damage with triangle is going to do literally nothing. Okay, we have a horde wave and 2 boss waves. This is the horde wave. We are just going to chill. Man, I wish I could have cursed this thing. I did grab a tier 4, right? Yeah. Okay. Coffee sip. Odds of me being in danger at the moment is pretty darn low. Isn't this lovely? It is a wonderful sight. We will, once it gets close to the tail end of the wave, head over to the right side and grab a little sugar. Just so I'm not running on complete empty. Oh, he's huge. Sure. No. No, come on, give me something decent. Fine, let's get some health regeneration. Pumpkin's not going to do much until I start piercing. Sure. Assuming that if I get piercing, then it'll get piercing, because it. Well, here's hoping. I have no clue how that will function actually. Brick. Combine those. Grab that. A fin. Nah, we're fine. Regeneration potion, I guess. Grab the book for engineering. We're not really doing much. We don't have much regeneration, but I suppose I don't mind building it a bit. This does look strong now, and I have gotten this far before, but there's definitely going to be a time in which things are going to be a little bit more dangerous than I want them to be. I mean, clearly I haven't won with Builder yet. Not that I've given it many attempts. Like usual, if I random up with it, I get it, and it's kind of a semi-luck of the draw which weapon that you get. But of the attempts that I've done, Slingshot was even aesthetically my favorite. It just looks like fun. Oh, did one of the bricks break? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I did, but I think I also picked up all the materials that got pooped out of it. Sure, why not? Though 53 materials doesn't hurt. Yeah, we're gonna grab that actually. It literally does nothing for me to have that, to have the damage boost. Alright, regeneration plant. I guess we're also grabbing life regen now. Maybe there's the off chance I'd live by just regenerating a buttload. Let's grab a little bit of materials on over here. Thing is, against horde waves, it's no problem. It's against bosses where things might get a little bit ineffective. Did it? Oh, that tripped me out for some reason. It looked like the loot goblin dropped a spawning tube, but I'm assuming that was not the case. I think it was just weird timing. Alrighty, dynamite, no. Alien baby, sure. These are dying pretty good. Health regen. Oh, coral. Not bad. More coral. Okay. Interesting, interesting, interesting. Grab all those. Let's go. Wave 14. So first boss wave. Hopefully it's not a dick. This one's fine. We can survive with this. Early waves are just him attacking in a circle. Then eventually he's going to start firing off sets of 3 waves, beams, or 3 like shotguns, I believe. But I can just dodge them, and then the turret should do the rest. Okay. Oh, one of my turrets just exploded. But otherwise, this was a free W, which is really nice. Some of these guys can be a real pain in the ass if I'm the one that's meant to get the kill. So the fact that my turret can just do all the work and I just have to do a little bit of dodging makes things pretty nice for me. Oh, assuming it dies, right? Let's help a little bit. There we go. Lovely. Exoskeleton is pretty cool. I mean, I'm gonna pick it up. I'm just looking at it. There's not a world in which I don't grab that. More engineering is nice. Coral, spyglass, scar, forget. Nah. Another scar. Let's go. Yeah, I do have 2 corals now. Let's try a wave where we stand perfectly still. I mean, now the health regeneration is not good enough yet. I'm just curious if I get to half health. Yeah, if I reach half health, then it does recover reasonably fast, but not good enough, not yet. Couch wouldn't be bad. I don't think I've really collected much in the form of speed yet. Ow. Well, here, main thing at the moment is what happens against the second boss. Because I even almost died to this one. It's because I'm slow as heck. But I also wouldn't mind taking the risk still on the offhand that I get the couch. Pretty sure my movement speed's just butt cheeks, right? Another celery. What's next wave? We should be fine. More dodge sounds great. Baby gecko. Nope, 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 nope. That's a bait. That is also a bait. Fertilizer. Ugly tooth is lovely. Another brick. And let's go. Ugly tooth is going to make a huge difference. Having all these things just permanently slowed because there's literally bullets everywhere sounds like such a nice trade-off. Don't forget this is a celery wave, so everything's going to be a little bit chonkier than they normally would be. We will hang around the right side and grab our materials. Has the treasure map done anything yet? I don't know. I'd like to say it has not, but I cannot say for certain. Ow. Let's pick up a little bit more. No, keeps trying to give me explosives. More ranged dodge, I mean, is fine. Ugly tooth, fertilizer. No, I refuse to take the flag. Scar. Brick. Let's go. I really do need to get rid of this second slingshot. It is doing literally nothing for me. I have no clue why I'm still hanging on to it. Anything would be better. Even a palm would be better. Anything. I semi-forgot I had it. Wave 17. I think next wave, if I'm not mistaken, is owie, the boss wave. Doesn't it feel like there's less materials that should be dropping for the amount of enemies that are dying? Or am I tripping? Maybe because they're all just congealed on the left side of the map. That's why it feels like there's more than there is. So if I'm standing here, that means more enemies are spawning on the left, I guess. Let me just take a little stroll. More health, more harvesting, a thick ring. I mean, a brick. Cog. Brick. Pencil. Reroll. Wish I got this recycling machine a while ago. Lock in those three. Forget the recycling machine. A little too late. Let's go. What did you do again? Oh, this guy just spawns enemies, doesn't he? Oh, we're fine. Let's just lure you towards the middle, if you don't mind. There you go. Luckily, the bricks do reasonable damage regardless of the situation, so yeah, I got extremely lucky with the type of boss that popped up again, because I'm pretty sure that's the guy that just spawns a bunch of enemies, if I'm not mistaken. So it's just like, yay, free materials, and more targets for my turret to bounce off of, which is firing like an absolute beast at the moment. Boosh, 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 boosh. Nice. Ooh, that is awful for me. Let's recycle that. More engineering. Fertilizer. Let's remove this slingshot. Grab another brick. More armor is fine. Now, less enemy speed. No. More engineering is cool, though. Let's go. I don't know what's going to happen in Wave 20. This isn't like a free win at Wave 20, the bosses are going to melt. No, like this has the potential to be really, really, really bad. There's no guarantee in any way, shape, or form that this is going to be good for me. I am so slow. I am so slow, and my defenses are mediocre at best. I have some dodge, I have a pittance of armor. Amount of health is okay, like, this is not a great setup right now. I just gotta hope that I live long enough for that turret to do its thing, or I dodge like an absolute beast for the entire duration. Now let's try and get, there you go, some regeneration, I suppose. Now, more dodge, yes. It knows what I want. Sure. I mean, if I grab this, this is all I'm grabbing. I sure as hell am not grabbing the scarf. I think the nail is probably the best bet from what we see right here. Yeah, that's the end of it. Alrighty, fingers crossed. I'm not here. Ah, he found me. I said I'm not here. Hide. Run, you little bastard, run. No. Take out the snake. Take out the snake. Snake! No! No, shit. Where's the snake? No. Is the snake dead? Did he die? Did I just heal? Oh, shit. Please just let it be over. My cheeks are so clenched right now. Oh, shit. Oh, man, that was too close. Lighthouse. Plus 20 engineering, minus 1 engineering for every 1 structure you have. Holy shit. There you go. And that's how you win as builder. Easy, easy match. Just go slingshot. Make sure to have as low speed as possible. You don't need the couch. Get regeneration potion, but don't have regeneration. And just run around and win. Also, you're gonna have a bunch of bricks, and none of them are ever going to break. You might break 2 during the entire game, and that's the strategy going forward. Also, grab pumpkins, even though you don't have Pierce, because it still boosts damage by a lot, I think. So, if you enjoy the content, consider subscribing. Otherwise, have yourselves a great one. Bye-bye now.